Okay, here's a purchase I purchased from an online auction. It's the 1915 1225 case. A lot of people call them the coffin style because with the hood, the sides and the top of the hood, it looks just basically like a rectangular coffin. The thing that sucks about this, it was complete till about 2 weeks ago. When it was outside there at the auction there, the family had it outside. Somebody came to decide to steal the rad because the rad was just sitting beside the tractor. They stole the carburetor. You can see they were nice enough, took dikes, cut the lubricator off. They tried cutting the lubricator lever, quit. They stole the inspection cover to adjust your rods. They also stole the carburetor. They cut the lines for that. Went underneath there. Now luckily years ago I got a parts carburetor. It's not complete, but I think I can make it work for it. So it really sucks. The family had an idea who stole it, and the auction house has a good idea who stole it. Unfortunately, no proof, so you can't really do anything. Yeah, they also stole the hubcap off it.
Yeah, it's
really crappy, isn't it, Casey? But luckily, I have some friends. They've already found me most of the parts.
And the chun.
Yeah, he's walking by. It did have factory extensions on it. When we got it, it was just lightly stuck. It was just stuck from sitting. The individual who owned it died in 2004. I don't know the last time it ran. The family didn't know a heck of a lot about it. It's a 2-speed transmission, low and high, and then there's your clutch lever there. The clutch does work. Yeah, it's a little bit of a goofy tractor. I believe it's only a gasoline tractor because I said the kerosene would have the tanks on the side. Here's that would be for your magneto, advance, and retard. It even says right up here advance. And if you look down there, you won't. It's tough to see. I don't know if Chris can get it. It says RET for retard. And then there's for your throttle one there. Luckily, he only cut them right at the carburetor, so everything else is intact. They didn't take any of the bronze or anything, which was nice. There's a couple goofy things that need to be fixed on it. The brake here is homemade. That's got to be fixed on there. The tractor, I guess he was working on it. The heads, there was a spare head. The mufflers are on another pallet. We got that. Unfortunately, I didn't get the lugs. I made a mistake. I thought it was high bidder. I wasn't on the lugs. Luckily, another friend has already found me a set of lugs because the one guy who bought them wants an astronomical price for them, and I won't buy them. Like I said, it turns over. We ran kerosene through it. It does have enough compression that it would probably go. Like it does bounce back, so it'll probably run. The only issue is I had a mag off a 2040 case, and I thought they were same. I've never looked at these too much. It's too long, so I don't know what this originally had for a mag. I don't know if it had its own special drive or if it didn't have a KW high bar. Like the serial number on this one is 3564. So I don't know when they did the switch. I do have one parts manual here, but it doesn't give specs on which serial number is which. So I got to do a little bit more investigation on that to find. There is a running one of these at the museum at Aution here, about an hour and a half from here. So if I get a chance before the snow comes, maybe I'll go take a look at theirs. It's a homemade air, or not, sorry, not a homemade air cleaner, but it's not the correct air cleaner on here. I believe it's supposed to be a Donaldson. This is, okay, sorry, this one's a Donaldson, but I don't believe this is the original air cleaner. I mean, it's a newer one. But it's an opposed engine, 2-cylinder engine. It's a 7x7 engine. This particular engine doesn't actually even have a water pump. It's a thermal siphon system similar to the Model Ts. It has just a fan to cool the rad. It's kind of a goofy system. As you see, the belt comes and it doesn't come straight off. It's a little bit of a goofy system, but it does work. What else to talk about? So I said over there is the hood sides and the top of the hood. That all came with it. Luckily, that was never stolen. But we pulled the inspection cover off for the chain because this engine actually runs a chain down from the engine to your transmission. So the chain actually looked pretty good. I just got the cover back on again. It looks in really nice shape. The transmission gears both look in really nice shape. This bull gear's got a little bit of wear on it. The other one is in really nice shape, but this one's got some wear. I mean, it's not 100% by any stretch, but the other bull gear is in better shape. This one, since it's probably painted, I think we're probably going to do a paint job on this one. It does even have the spring-mounted platform. It still actually works.
very tight in here.
It's not meant for big people.
Meant for Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bigger pisser on it is just somebody decided to steal parts off it, and the general theory was they stole the parts to try to get the overall price reduced. I can't say that's just the general theory of the auctioneer and the family that owned it. Yeah, there's some stuff there. There was a couple. This was the oldest tractor there. There's some newer tractors, but I think this is going to go inside for the winter. We'll probably try to get it going this winter. We'll get the carb sorted out. We'll get a mag sorted out, and it's a 6-feet lubricator. So I mean, I probably won't have the original bracket for right now. Maybe I can get lucky and either find one or find someone to bore off to recast. But it's we do have pictures of it to see if it's a cast iron. Honestly, I don't know if it's a cast iron or if it's a tin body base, but I'll have to look into that. And it looked like they're actually getting ready to try to steal the whole top cover, but they gave up because they started taking the bolts out of it. So first we thought it was actually scrappers who took the rat in that, but literally from this probably 50 feet there was 3 rats sitting on the ground. So they did not just, it was somebody with malintention. When they did all this shit, when they cut that, it was definitely, I have suspicions who it is, but that's all I know.
And the carburetor is underneath, and that's
It's a Kingston 5-ball carburetor.
and that's another item that they stole, but you.
Yeah, that one I picked up years ago, but I said it's not complete. But I do have another one that I can hopefully kind of make 2 into the 1. But like I said, a carb, you can see it's not in the best of shape. It is a little rough, but like I said, if I can make it work. Wrap her up.
Yep.
Like and subscribe and tell your friends. It helps. I'm cruising for chicks on this.
Maybe someday, yes, you will.